Hey there folks, it's Blue Ghost back with another Titanfall 2 roguelike video. And I wanted to make a video today showing where every Titan loadout is within the roguelike mod, because I've gotten quite a few comments asking where specific Titan loadouts are within the mod. And so I thought I'd make a video because it's way easier to show you guys where they are rather than just trying to reply to you explaining where they are with words, which makes it a little bit more difficult to do. So of course, without any more nonsense, let's just go ahead and get right into it. This video is brought to you by Rage Chat! And with going from BT7274 to the fold weapon in chronological order in the mod, we'll start, of course, with BT7274, which features Scorch. Someone has also mentioned that you can also find Scorch in the fold weapon, but honestly, it's way easier unlocking Scorch if you set your route to very long or long, because this will allow you to, of course, get easy access to Scorch, because considering that he's in, of course, the first level. I also backdated my mod so that I was able to reset all of my progress so I can show you exactly where every single golden chest is. You'll first, of course, just need to do a little bit of jumping, fighting through a couple of prowlers, which then you will eventually come across a drop pod with a distress call of featuring Captain Cole. You will come across the James McAllen. You will see a gold glowing chest which contains the Scorch loadout. The really nice thing about these chests is that you're able to spot them from pretty far away distance, making them easy to identify. But in order to get it, you'll need to go a little further because there is a lot of out of bounds areas that will kill you instantaneously if you attempt to go at it from this angle. Entering the area where you fight a bunch of IMC grunts, you'll then need to approach the chest from this angle, which is shown in the video right now, and do a bunch of parkour from all these rocks to eventually reach the Scorch loadout. Do note that there is some out of bounds areas sometimes on these rocks that could kill you instantaneously, but just as long as you follow the path that I show you in the video, you'll be able to get the Scorch loadout. Scorch's unique trait is, of course, burn. We're dealing any damage with anything in his kit, which including his thermite launcher, firewall, etc., will cause burn damage and will increase incoming damage taken to that target from any other source by a certain amount. Moving on to unlocking Tone, you can find her in Blood and Rust, and this is definitely by far the easiest loadout to unlock, considering all you have to do is just move for about 5 or 6 seconds, and then you'll be able to come across this little path of trees, which will reveal the golden chest, and that is how you unlock Tone. And all you have to do is simply disembark, do a little bit of parkour going over the toxic sludge to get the Tone loadout. Tone's ability is Hack. This replaces her offensive ability to fire tracking rockets. In exchange, she'll be able to fire tracking rockets automatically when she gains a lock on an enemy Titan. Utilizing Hack, you can fire it at an enemy Titan to turn it friendly for a set amount of seconds. This is especially useful if you can get 2 offensive ability charges to have 2 Titans under your command to become a Titan hive mind. Moving on to unlocking Ion, you can find her loadout in Into the Abyss, and once again, a very easy loadout to find, for you can find it in the beginning of the mission. Simply by heading left, you'll find a opening to an area with another militia drop pod, and you will be able to see the Ion chest straight to the right, which requires a little bit of parkour to get to, but it is at least fairly straightforward in order to get to. Ion's status effect is Charge, which is inflicted by Ion's pylon turrets or the splitter rifle. When Charge is at max, damage with any other source will trigger a discharge, increasing the damage of that hit from any other weapon by 100%, which is also multiplicative. If any other status effect is also at max with Charge, it'll instead trigger Disorder, which will furthermore increase damage, potentially one-shotting bosses.
Holy freaking god damn!
In Effect and Cause, there is a golden chest to get, which will unlock a question mark loadout. This one is also fairly simple to get to, as you just get past this little section where you time travel to switch walls to the left and right, and then after you get past that, go straight to the right and go all the way past this wall to unlock the question mark loadout, which of course most likely is going to be Brute, because that is the other class that is missing from the game currently. Since of course this class is not released, we don't know what it does yet, so we'll of course just move on to getting to Ronin, which is going to be found in the beacon. When you get to the section where BT fastballs you, you'll notice that there is a railing that he'll be able to throw you under, or he may throw you over, depending on if you do the fastball strats. When BT throws you and you land, you immediately want to turn around and go on top of this railing, and you'll be able to get the Ronin loadout, which is found by going all the way down the railing by going to the left before BT throws you. And at the end of the railing, you'll be able to find the Ronin loadout. Ronin's status effect is Daze. Daze is inflicted by hitting enemy Titans with Arc Wave. Gain overload stacks from sword hits against dazed enemies or through Arc Wave against dazed enemies. Overload will increase your base damage for your lead wall, and just so long as you have stacks of overload, you won't have to reload the lead wall. And now for Northstar, which can be found in the beginning of Trial by Fire. In this section, I definitely recommend clearing out all the enemy Titans so that they don't wail on BT. Once you clear out all the enemy Titans, head to the wall, head all the way to the left, and you will come across a section where it looks to be like an out of bounds area, and I'm not sure what's happening here, but it kind of looks like unfinished business here. But moving on past that, you'll be able to find that the chest is right in the open, and you will be able to get Northstar. Northstar is the only Titan in this mod that is not able to randomly crit, but can instead inflict critical hits when hitting an enemy Titan's weak spot. Because of this, all crit rate is converted into crit damage when using the railgun. Northstar status effect is Fulminate. Fulminate is dealt with any source of damage and increases the crit damage of your next railgun crit by up to 45%. This is why comboing her with Ion is very essential, because this will allow you to one-shot bosses with ease. And finally, how to unlock Archon. To unlock Archon, there is no loadout chest that you can find to get Archon. You'll instead have to complete a run with modifiers that make it to heat level 15 or above. Completing this run will of course get you access to the Archon loadout. Archon cannot be selected from the beginning, but can only be found as a secondary loadout. So for this reason, because I have not been able to use him yet, I'll leave it to a surprise for you guys to figure out what he does, because I have heard that he is quite nuts. And apparently he has the arc cannon, which is also kind of nice. And with that, that is now how you get all the current Titans in the Titanfall roguelike mod. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace and take care.